I have here a new lens for Fujifilm. It is small, compact, metal build, it's focusing fast and it has a great field of view for documentary and street photography. Let's talk about this now. Hi there, Tudor Matescu here. In this video I want to share with you this lens that is made by TTArtisan for the Fujifilm X mount. It's a very small lens, metal build and very light with a great minimum focus distance. And also great news is that this lens is focusing blazing fast on Fujifilm X-E5. Blazing fast. I don't know what the third-party manufacturers are doing, but the latest lenses are focusing fast, even faster than the Fujifilm lenses. This is what I want to underline. Linear, easy, exactly, also in AFS and also in continuous AF. So this lens is made by TTArtisan and it has a focal length of 17mm. So this means you'll get a usable field of view of around 26mm with a great aperture, f1.8. So this is TTArtisan 17mm f1.8 lens for Fujifilm, and it's a very small lens. And let's see how this lens is performing on Fujifilm X-E5 and for what kind of photography you can use this lens. It has the field of view of around 26mm on a full frame. This means everyday photography like a Leica Q3. Of course, it's not a Leica Q3 and it will not offer you images like a Leica Q3, but let's call it a very budget Leica Q3 lens for Fujifilm X-E5. So this budget lens will offer you a great field of view like a Leica Q3, 26mm, something like this. Personally, I'm loving a lot this field of view, more than 28, more than 35 and more than 24. Why? Because I feel it's the best field of view that you can use in everyday photography. If you want to get a shot of a building or of an interior, you can get it using this lens, this field of view. And also it is more suited, how I've said, than a very wide field of view. It is almost a 28, but it's not a 28. It's a 28 that is offering you the chance to correct in post your composition. Very important. So if you are shooting from the hip or if you want to make some snaps, this is more practical than 28. And this is one of the main reason why I like a lot the 28mm field of view. The 28mm field of view, it is more forgiving than a 35mm. So you can snap easier. Let's say you see a moment and you want to take the picture. With 35 you can cut it. With 40 again you really need to put your camera and to compose well. If you don't do this, you'll not get the picture, you'll not get the moment. But with a 28 you'll be okay in general, but not in all situations. So there are some situations when you can be very close, see a moment, see a character, and you don't have time. You don't have time to compose. Well, this is where a 26mm lens is helping you get this kind of shot. But I do feel that the sweetest spot it is with the 26mm lenses. So this is why I like a lot the Q3 for everyday photography and now this lens. Yes, the field of view it is very usable for street snaps, for street photography, for architectural photography, for landscape photography, for close-up photography, because also this lens has a great minimum focus distance that I'll address at image quality part. So overall a great field of view for interior photography, architectural photography and street photography, how I've said. Now let me address the handling and the build quality of this lens. First of all, this lens it is metal built with a nice lens hood, small and light, that it is staying very well and you can mount it very easily. In general, some third-party lenses have problems when it comes to mount the lens hood. This is staying very well, fast and easy, and I'm really liking this. Also, I want to underline the fact that the material, it is thick, strong, very well made. This is plastic, but at first I saw this is metal. So very well built lens hood with a small footprint and also is doing the job. So great lens hood. Now the lens, fully metal build except the focusing ring, I think it's made from plastic, but again very good plastics, but this is metal build and light, very light. And yes, again I'm appreciating a lot the lenses that are metal built with some plastics from there and there, of course, but they have this metal construction. For me it's important, it's giving you a nice feeling in hand. So in general, yes, I'm willing personally for myself to sacrifice some image quality but use a metal lens, because again, Mojo, it's important. Feeling in hand of a lens and camera, it's important. And really loving, look how nice it's staying. You can mount it fast and easy. It fits the X mount perfect. Everything is staying perfect, and look how small it is. Nice, light. So huge deal regarding build quality and how this lens is staying. Of course, it's a budget lens and it doesn't have an aperture ring, but with X-E5 that has two wheels in front and also in back, it's very easy for me to set up the aperture how I want it and snap and take pictures. Very easy, fast. So everything, it's functioning perfect on X-E5 and of course on any Fujifilm camera, I would say. So 10 out of 10 build quality, and also you can update the firmware of this lens. It has an USB-C, so you can update in the future the firmware of the lens if it's needed. If Fujifilm is doing another firmware update and you need to update the firmware. Now let me address the AF speed and accuracy. How this lens is focusing in AFS, in AF continuous mode, IAF. Well, how I've said in the beginning of this video, this lens is focusing very fast. Silent, fast and easy. I am amazed. Look how small it is, how this lens it is focusing. I think it's one of the fastest AF that TTArtisan has from the lenses that I've tested here. So fast, easy, accurate. IAF, it's working great. AF single mode, it's working great. AF continuous mode, it's working great. Everything, no problems regarding the AF. Really no problems. Fast and easy, exactly. I had zero problems regarding AF, and again, I was very amazed how well it focused in all kinds of situations, fast and easy. No squeaking, no sounds, accurate, not like the 18mm f2 lens, and very accurate, very accurate focusing for what this lens is. So 10 out of 10 the focusing of this small lens. So this is why I'm asking myself what Fujifilm is doing, why they are telling us they need to use that AF motors on 23mm f2.8 when we have this kind of lenses with, I don't know what motors they are using or what they are doing. Don't ask me, I'm not a lens engineer, but I'm seeing that this is working on Fujifilm, not on Micro Four Thirds, not on Sony, on Fujifilm. It's small, it's metal, it is focusing silent, fast and accurate. So don't ask me, but yes, 10 out of 10 the focusing experience with this lens, no complaints. Really, I am blown away about the AF speed and accuracy of this lens. Fast and easy from minimum focus distance to far distances. Again, very satisfied. Now let's talk about the image quality, because this is a budget lens, a wide budget lens, and yes, it's not a monster resolution lens like 18mm f1.4, but overall the image quality for what it is, an everyday pancake-ish, almost pancake-ish, but very compact lens, it is okay. So you have some chromatic aberrations from there to there, of course. Also the edges will not be great at f1.8 and also at f5.6 they are almost perfect. Again, I didn't do a well test, but looking at the images I'm able to see that this lens it is very sharp, or let's say not ultra sharp but okayish as sharp in the center, but it loses contrast and resolution as you go in the mid frame and also in the borders. But I'm liking the overall character of this lens. It's keeping the 3D pop and micro contrast from the TTArtisan lenses that we know. It's correcting the vignetting, the heavy vignetting from TTArtisan 27mm f2.8, so huge deal here. Also is correcting the flare. You have some flare from there and there, but with the lens hood, shooting this lens in bright sunny days, I didn't have problems regarding flare and visible and strong flare like on other older TTArtisan lenses, so huge improvements regarding flare and vignetting. But overall image quality, of course, is not a monster lens like 18mm f1.4. It is something like 18mm f2, but with better resolution on the modern sensor, I would say. I would say that it's resolving the 40 megapixel sensor when you close the aperture, but at f1.7 you will not have very sharp images, depending again on what you shoot. So at minimum focus distance, I will not shoot this lens at f1.8. It will not offer you great results at f1.8 at minimum focus distance. The focus, it will be soft with some chromatic aberrations depending on what you'll shoot. So to get good results at minimum focus distance, you need to close the aperture at least at f2.8, f4, f5.6, depending on how close you can get, because the minimum focus distance, it is really great. It is 18 centimeters, so you can get very close. Now, from my street test shots that I was able to do, I was able to see that this lens still keeps the 3D pop at f1.7, and when you shoot an entire person or a half portrait, you'll still get some pop and some nice sharpness. So for minimum focus distance, I will not shoot this lens at f1.8, but for portraiture photography and for street portraits, when I want to isolate my subjects, f1.8, it's okay, you get good sharpness. But overall, the image character of this lens, how this lens is rendering, how this lens is acting for street photography, for daily photography, and for what you can use this lens, regarding size, weight, AF speed and accuracy, I'm really liking it a lot. So this lens, it's a great addition to your Fujifilm kit if you want a street lens, if you want an everyday lens, if you want a lens to play with it and to get some nice images with character. Because of the different flows and the strong points that this lens has, you can get some nice images, very unique like images, like I'm showing on the screen. Now, in conclusion, does this lens worth a place in my kit? Let's take it like this, because I can't talk about you. Let's say in my kit, I have 18mm f2, my main lenses for street photography, and 18mm f1.4, my main lenses in this field of view. 18mm f1.4 I like a lot. It's a great, amazing, ultra expensive lens from Fujifilm, and also very big and chunky. And even if I like the image quality a lot, I'm not satisfied too much with the package. The overall package, it's big, and every time I'm fighting with myself to pick up the 18mm f1.4. Now, if I don't want to pick up the 18mm f1.4, I'm going to Fujifilm 18mm f2. I like this lens, but again, also this lens on the 40 megapixel sensor at f2 is not resolving the entire image, and also it has some problems, and also the problems that it has, and as I'm using more modern lenses, I'm starting not to like so much the AF squeaking of this lens. So yes, now, because this lens, it exists on the market, I do think that I will incline more in picking up this lens for this field of view, for the 28mm equivalent field of view on Fujifilm, even if this lens, it's a 26mm field of view. And how I've said, I like more 26mm field of view from my Leica Q3. I find it very useful, and also this lens proved this to me. I was able to see some fast moments and some fast characters, and I wanted to get the snaps, and with this was easy. Just press the button and boom, I've got the shot, and I can recompose in post-processing the shot and adjust it how I want it. The lens focused fast, exactly, and I'm really liking the images. Also, I would add that conclusion part and image quality part, the colors. Yes, you have that signature TTArtisan look that I really like a lot. And this TTArtisan signature look, these pastel colors, are working very well with different Fujifilm recipes and also my own Adobe Lightroom recipes. So I'm really liking a lot the colors that I've got with this lens on Fujifilm X-E5 and the results, also the black and white files and also the colored files. And the great news is that in post-processing, you can get great RAW files and you can improve the image quality by editing your RAW files. And also the JPEGs are really great. So I'm loving also the JPEGs and also the RAW files, but in general, I'm editing my RAW files when I do feel that an image it's good enough that it's worth to be edited. So overall, a great lens that I do feel that it's well priced, that it's doing a really great job. Yes, it's not an 18mm lens, but again, I'm underlying that this field of view, the 26mm field of view, it is the sweetest spot that will cover you in all kinds of street photography situations. So anyway, it was a pleasure in shooting this lens, and I'm totally recommending get this lens if you want to shoot in this field of view. It's a no-brainer. It's not as wide as other lenses, how I've said, and also it's not as a 28 and as a 35. I do feel that this 26mm field of view, it is the sweetest spot for wide street photography. Again, this is why I like a lot my Leica QC for this field of view. And with this TTArtisan lens, you'll get this amazing field of view. So totally recommending this lens as a fun lens, everyday lens, street photography lens, enjoyment lens, travel lens, because it's very light and it focuses very fast. So use my affiliate links on the comments and description. And what is free and is helping this channel to grow, it is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave me your comments, and also check my next videos. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.